My wife cheated on me for a year and showed no remorse, asking me to accept it as normal. To make matters worse, my daughter sided with her and insisted on inviting her lover to her wedding. That's when I realized everything had changed, and none of them were ready for what came next. Hello Reddit I plus here. You sit back, rubbing your temples. You know, I never thought I'd be that guy. The one with a cheating wife and a kid who turned their back on him. But life's got a twisted sense of humor, doesn't it? Let me tell you how it all went down. I'd been married to Maria for 25 years. 25 years. That's no small feat, right? We raised a daughter together, built a life, and shared everything, or so I thought. About a year ago, I noticed Maria was different, a little colder, more distracted. I chalked it up to stress, or maybe the usual midlife stuff. But you ever get that gut feeling you can't shake? That was me, and boy was I right. You let out a bitter chuckle. Turns out Maria wasn't just distracted, she was busy. With someone else. A guy from her office, Darren. They'd been sneaking around for a year before I even knew what was going on. One night I asked her point blank. I figured she'd deny it, maybe try to talk her way out of it. But no. Maria looked me dead in the eye and said, "Yeah, I'm seeing Darren. It's been a year. It's not a big deal and you need to stop being so old-fashioned." You pause for effect, shaking your head. Not a big deal? The woman I'd been married to for half my life was telling me I should accept her affair as normal, like it was the weather or something. Now, here's the kicker. Our daughter Lily was 23 and getting married in a few months. I thought she'd have my back. She always used to call me her hero, you know? But when Maria and I told her about the affair, she just shrugged and said, "Mom's happy. You should be happy for her." You lean forward, your voice lower now. I couldn't believe it. And then came the gut punch. Lily wanted to invite Darren, the guy Maria cheated with, to her wedding. "He's part of the family now," she said. Part of the family? Are you kidding me? That's when it hit me. The people I thought were my family weren't. They'd already decided I was the bad guy for not going along with Maria's new normal. I'd spent decades breaking my back for them, only to realize I was the outsider in my own home. You glance around, as if checking to see if anyone's listening. So, I decided to change the script. If they wanted to rewrite the rules, fine. I'd play by them. The next day, I called my lawyer. We drew up divorce papers and made sure I'd walk away with what I'd earned. The house, mine. The retirement fund, mine. And since Lily was an adult, there'd be no custody battles to worry about. I also made sure Darren's name was not going to show up on anything tied to me. You smile, a bit wickedly. But here's where it gets interesting. See, Maria thought I'd just roll over. So when I handed her those papers, she lost it. Started screaming about how I was ruining her life. Oh, the irony, right? Fast forward to Lily's wedding. I didn't go. Not because I wasn't invited, I was. But because I didn't want to see Darren playing stepdad and Maria acting like the victim. Instead, I sent a letter to Lily explaining exactly why I wouldn't be there. I told her I loved her, but I couldn't support her choices. It wasn't easy, but sometimes the truth isn't. You lean back, letting out a deep breath. I heard later that the wedding was awkward. Apparently, Darren and Maria had a fight during the reception. Guess old habits die hard, huh? Now I'm doing better. I moved to a smaller place, started picking up hobbies I'd put on the back burner, and even reconnected with old friends. Maria? Last I heard, Darren dumped her, and Lily hasn't called in months. It's sad, sure, but I've made peace with it. You pause, looking thoughtful. The thing is, sometimes people show you who they really are, and it's up to you to decide what to do with that. For me, it meant walking away, even when it hurt like hell. And you know what? It was the best decision I ever made.